Hey, what's going on everybody? ScottDogGaming here. Thank you very much for joining us. As you can see, we're about to start playing some This Is the Police. This is a game I've seen a reasonable amount of, actually. I really liked the look of it when it first came out. I just didn't quite get round to playing it, and then I got sent a key for it. So I'm really looking forward to giving it a go. It's sort of a story-based management game, and I've seen bits and pieces of the story, not too much, so hopefully it hasn't been spoiled. But let's get started, I guess. Day 1, July the 15th. Okay. So we're having a breakfast. What have we got? We got a cup of tea. Nice. Okay. What have we got going on? The Freeburg Tribune. City Hall confirms rumours of Jack Boyd's resignation. Mayor Rogers is a sex maniac in the Golden Bird. And the Fact, Freeburg's #1 paper. Mark War II to be shown in Freeburg the day before the worldwide premiere by the mayor's personal request. Okay. Got a bit of a shoddy car as well. Nice.
When I was a kid, my father sometimes told me at bedtime that if I closed my eyes and didn't open them for a long time, all the demons would blow away. Yesterday I turned 60, but I still take his advice. Not because I'm sentimental or want to keep the memory of my father alive. I just can't think of a better solution. To get away from all the demons that haunt Freeburg, I'd need to wear a blindfold 24/7. Plus, it's a good idea to act blind when talking to reporters. At least that's what my colleagues say. They're afraid of press conferences. But for me, it's more like a confessional. No matter what lies you tell, you're privately thinking the honest answers. It helps me remember who I am. The fact that I'll be reading all about it in the papers tomorrow is a small price to pay. Call it penance for the preacher.
Sounds like it's a soggy day. Nice.
This is the first time I'm afraid of those answers my mind has given me. Not because I'm mad I'm losing my job. Though it's true, I'm mad as hell. Not because I subconsciously blame everyone else. Though I damn sure do blame them. And don't even ask me what my next move is. I can't imagine. But even that doesn't scare me. The worst thing is, I know I'm gonna have to do something. And I'll be damned if I know how far I'll go. I may have a lot of vices, but predictability isn't one of them.
Looks like we're facing a room full of reporters.
I learned a long time ago how to drive away the swarming demons. But what do you do when they're trying to rip your soul from your skin? Shutting my eyes tight as I can. The best solution remains the same. Play blind. I just hope the reporters think I was blinded by the camera flash.
Let's see how we get on. Good morning. Okay, so our first question. Yesterday, the mayor's office officially announced your resignation. Did this come as a surprise, or do you know about it in advance? Well, I've just found out, to be honest, but the mayor discussed it with me. Let's go with that. Mayor Rogers told me that he wants a fresh face running Freeburg PD, so no, it didn't come as a surprise. Excellently done, Jack. Well done. Do you already know the name of your successor? No. Of course not. I don't think the mayor's office knows either way. After the recent corruption scandal, your deputy Francis Kendrick said he was looking forward to resigning. If the mayor offered him your position, would it change his mind? Perhaps. Sounds possible if he thinks the new office would help him serve the city a little longer. Okay. Don't want to get in trouble with the mayor, I'm sensing. Though Kendrick was acquitted, many still believe the police are cooperating with the mafia. Do you have anything to say about this? I don't know. I've never worked with the mafia, but I can't speak for every man or woman in the department. I can't follow all my employees around the clock. Excellently passed the buck there. Do you think your personal relationship with the mayor could be the reason behind your retirement? It's often difficult to say what guides policy decisions. Thank you. That was easy enough. I mean, those reporters didn't really look that interested, to be honest.
How's the back today, Mr. Boyd?
Same as usual.
How did the press conference go?
You can read about it in the newspapers tomorrow. Don't let anyone in.
Even Mr. Kendrick?
Especially Mr. Kendrick.
I'm clearly in a grump. And I've got a rubbish office. Look at that. Oh, we're on the pills. Nice, it doesn't look like such a bad job. Sit there, take some drugs, have a cigar.
As soon as I heard the door creak, I knew what face I'd see. When I tell Emma not to let anyone in, there's only one man it could be. Rude, arrogant, no warning. That's Mayor Rogers in a nutshell. White summer shoes, white socks, white shorts, white polo shirt, and the white smile of a hungry shark. Mayor Rogers enters every room like he owns the place. Even the floorboards under his feet sound like they're creaking an apology. He never shied away from the odd corruption scheme. It's like the devil walks behind him. In the movies, the villains controlling the city play golf with the judges. Rogers plays tennis with them instead. That's about the only difference.
Jack, I was hoping to catch you after the press conference. You ran away so quick.
There's no smoking at City Hall. No reason for me to hang around.
Well, this morning I signed a ban on smoking in all public buildings. Soon you won't be able to smoke here either.
Damn you, Rogers.
Soon enough, I won't be here at all.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. The people of this city like you, Jack. The police chief of all people. Don't betray that, Jack. Don't get wrapped up in any schemes. Sit nice and quiet for the next 180 days, and you'll be remembered as a hero. That's the only thing that you still have left. Be the hero.
Then how am I supposed to scrape together a retirement fund?
You had a million chances to secure a luxury pension, one that even I would have envied, although I've never set aside any money for myself. I'm not planning to retire anytime soon. "180 days of quiet, Jack. That's all I need. I don't have any problems with you, and you won't have any problems with me."
Turns out the mayor is a bit of a dick.
I have a new assistant, Troy Starr. If you have something to tell me, call him. But try not to bother him. He's a busy man.
I'll do my best.
And quit smoking at the office. One of my friends will be using it soon.
What a scumbag. Wowza.
Oh, I'm sorry, babe. Only the mayor has this number. Mr. Mayor?
Yeah, is this Troy Starr?
Yes?
Go fuck yourself, Troy Starr.
Wow. So Troy Starr's been going to be busy. Day 2, July 16th. Civil servants' wages won't be raised this year. Damn the mayor. Don't know if it's his fault. Head of culture department owns villa in Italy. People await a fresh look from the next police chief. Well, off we go. Day 2. Car still struggling to start. There we go.
Cops don't use the police station cafeteria anymore. There's some kind of stigma against sitting shoulder to shoulder with your partners. Everybody just takes snacks from the machines or grabs a meal and hammers it down in the corner like a vulture on a corpse. The main thing? Don't look into anyone's eyes. Could be construed as an invitation to sit together. The only people eaten here are ghosts. My deputy, Francis Kendrick. He recently became one of those ghosts. The subject of one of the most devastating corruption scandals in the history of Freeburg. No evidence to support the accusations, but everyone knows Kendrick's days are numbered. I need that file I asked for. Needs to be ready tonight. Francis didn't say anything, but I understood. Ghosts aren't supposed to talk. Besides, I got a feeling he was already finished.
Poor old Kendrick. Okay, would you like to receive tips about how the game works? Yes. Yes, I would. I'm a 60-year-old police chief a few months away from retirement. No, you better tell me what to do. Freeburg PD organises upcoming work assignments into shifts for today and tomorrow. Every shift officers respond to crimes in progress and detectives continue their investigations. You can freely move employees between shifts. All officers and detectives possess several important characteristics. Professionalism shows the overall efficiency of your policemen. A figure around 150 is considered average. Any policeman who falls short of this mark is not entirely reliable, while those whose professionalism is considerably higher than the average are a safe bet, even in a pinch. An individual's level of professionalism may rise or fall over the course of their career. Energy. Energy shows how tired your policemen are. The less energy your people have, the less reliable their work, and the policeman who is exhausted might fall asleep at the wheel and make a critical error on the job. Your employees lose 1 point of energy after each working day and restore 1 point for each rest day. Hidden characteristics. Your employees don't tell you everything. Some additional characteristics are forbidden from view. For instance, some cops are lazy and will come with any reason they can think of to take a day off, while others drink too much. You can only guess about these things, but you should be able to draw your own conclusions based on the behaviour of your employees. Okay, so this is Shift B. Take it, Shift B are coming on. Who have we got? We got Kochi, Yancey, Purdy, Subaki, Asano, Austin, and Price. And then we've got, these must be our detectives, Mole, DeBrito, and Armstrong. Oh dear, Price. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, let's start the day. Let's see how we do. Okay. Well, Freeburg looks like quite a nice place, doesn't it? Responding to calls is the bread and butter of police work. You need to send your officers to the crime scenes before the timer expires. A mark on the map shows where the call came from. Further away the destination is from the police station, the longer it will take the officers to travel back and forth. So the longer your people will be tied up and unavailable for upcoming work. Okay. Something happening at the Everyday Mall. Let's go. The easiest way to determine how difficult a task might be is to check how many units you are allowed to send to the call. The more units you can send, the more serious their threat. Particularly risky missions give you the option of sending SWAT, but you must be accompanied by at least one officer. The number of slots is not the only thing to consider. Any available information from the location of the crime scene to the presence of weapons and so on. All of this can tell you how seriously each case should be taken. A mission might look simple at first glance until it turns out to be a brutal meat grinder. A serious call can come in which turns out to be a false alarm. Okay, so this is a hit and run at the Everyday Mall. A married couple exited a convenience store and saw a van in the parking lot back over a homeless man who'd been digging through the trash can. I shouldn't laugh. The driver jumped out to help, but once he saw that it hit a bum, he got back and drove off. Okay, so who are we going to send to this one? I think we said about 150 was average, didn't we? 140-ish. So let's send Purdy and Asano. Let's send those two. They can handle this. They can handle this. What? If they've driven off, they're only going to get a statement from a bum, aren't they? The Last Picture Show Theatre. Fight. Theatre manager reports that during a showing of Citizen Kane, a drunk man attempted to force his way into the theatre carrying a snowboard decorated with the word Rosebud. When he was denied entry, he violently attacked the cashier and is currently fighting with the theatre's security staff. Okay, well that sounds a bit more serious. Kochi and Tsubaki, you're going for this one. Off you go. Okay, 2 officers have gone. So we're day 2, where it's midday, and we've got $2,400. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, and we're in the middle of a storm. A report. Okay. When everything goes well, the police capture the criminal and nobody dies. But the truth is sometimes the criminals manage to escape. Just try to avoid any dead cops or civilians. Dead cops will hurt your roster and dead civilians bother the mayor even more than the living ones. Okay, so we caught the offender. The officers are unharmed. Good work, Purdy and Asano. Got a promotion. Or at least became slightly more professional, which is good for us. They're now heading back to the station. And these guys are heading out to the theatre. Okay, what have we got going on here then? Yes. Tsubaki and Kochi, they did a good job as well. Get your butts back to the station. Got more work to do, I'm sure. Okay, armed robbery. 3 teenagers armed with a shotgun robbed a videotape store and made off with their whole collection of adult movies. The criminals fled in a car, but the store manager wrote down the car's license plate. The owner is one Janet Brown who lives in the suburbs. Yancey, you're up. You better take Austin with you. Good luck, buddy. Oh, a fight. Johnson, Jurgen, and Kat's law firm. A brother and sister clash with each other over their deceased father's will. According to one of the lawyers, we don't dare separate them. And our security guard is off duty tonight. Well, our crack team of Pahurdi and Asano. Old Price hasn't done anything yet. They're off for this one. Off they go. Okay. Yancey and Austin are heading out. They've got the toughest job with the shotgun and the kids, I would imagine, but hopefully they can deal with it. In the ghetto, a passerby saw some teenagers attack an elderly musician, ran away with his guitar and money. Okay. Let's send these 2 back out on the case again. Let's hope nothing else comes in, because we've only got Price to send to it. When your cops aren't sure how to proceed, they might contact you and ask how to handle the situation. Try to deal with whatever comes up, but don't waste all your time on this stuff. You have plenty of other problems on your plate. The vehicle in question is parked right outside the Brown residence. Sounds of moaning and loud laughter can be heard through the living room window. Okay. Turn on the siren loudspeaker and shout, this is the police. Yeah, we're going to do that. Super. These 2 are on fire. You're doing an alright job. Who'd have thought? It's only day 1, I suppose. Fight. What happened here then? This is the law firm. We're doing okay. Well done, Asano. You'll be professional yet. And we're heading out to the ghetto. It's now 6 o'clock. I do like this little city plan. And the sending the calls out. That's pretty good. I like that. Okay, an assault. What's happened then? Offender caught. Officers unharmed. Yes. We are unstoppable at this moment in time. Tsubaki and Kochi, they've gone out and done the trick. They're heading back. Shift B, I'm quite impressed with you. Price, you're going to get a job soon. Or I'm going to wait until you retire. We've reached the end of the day. Look at that. Okay. 9:15. If you think you'll need a couple of extra hands tomorrow, you can order any cop to come in and work overtime. But if they're working flat out, they'll be much more exhausted. Somebody's bound to make a mistake. Okay. You all did pretty well, and they've all got a day off tomorrow, so end the day. There we go. Day 1 or day 2 complete.